Suroor and Jason Watson's mount into 11 to 8 from 5 to 2. As a result, Black Comedy's drifted to 4 to 1 from 3s, and Courts of Appeals out to 9 to 2 from 5 to 2. It's 5 to 1 Diari and 8 to 1 Saeed out from 5s, 20 to 1 and upwards then the rest of the field, and Fear Naught and Molinari are both absentees. 238 Catrick has gone to the well-supported favourite Fox Hill, who's jumped out and showed good early pace to make virtually all the running and score in the hands of Jason Hart, and some good bets in the process. We're back at Leicester for the 250. Another juvenile novice events, and chance of a quick double for Godolphin with a warning shot, a well-backed favourite on debut for Saeed Bin Suroor. And Jason Watson's mount into 11 to 8 from 5 to 2. As a result, Black Comedy's drifted to 4 to 1 from 3s, and Courts of Appeals out to 9 to 2 from 5 to 2. It's 5 to 1 Diari and 8 to 1 Saeed out from 5s, 20 to 1 and upwards then the rest of the field, and Fear Naught and Molinari are both absentees.
Yeah, as making the way to post for the second race on today's Leicester card, warning shot. Favourite for this did touch 11 to 8 from early 5 to 2. Back out now to 13 to 8.
Unruly behaviour on the way to
post
in
from
novice
5s.
races.
4 to 1 Black Comedy. It's 15 to 2 Courts of Appeal, 8 to 1 Saeed, and 16 and upwards then the rest of the field. Remember those two non-runners again, Fear Naught and Molinari. And warning shot favourite is an Exceed and XL half brother tour winner, and trained by Saeed Bin Suroor. Jason Watson on board, and Godolphin had the first winner on the card this afternoon, with Amber Island scoring for the Charlie Appleby stable. And Saeed Bin Suroor, well, his juveniles
is that manipulation?
A little slow to come to hand, but have been running a fair bit better in the last week or so than it had been earlier this season. So I've had a couple of juvenile winners over the past few days, but overall this season just 11 winners from 71. So I think certainly positive signs over the last few days as regards to juveniles for Saeed Bin Suroor. As we've hit September, they've run a lot better, but John Gosden's had an excellent year with this age group, and Diari is coming in for significant late support. 130 from 5s. It's son of Dubawi, never a factor on his debut, but he wasn't totally unfancied that day, and market signals are clearly positive here. Whilst Richard Hannon's Black Comedy showed a lot of pace at Frost Larsson, his debut, went down to Clive Cox's more experienced and strongly fancied It's Good to Laugh. Helped force the pace, was very easy to back on that occasion. I think it's probably a horse who's going to do better over a mile than 7 furlongs, but definitely want to keep on the right side of. And so I think that Foss last race wasn't going to work out well.
This event starts in 30 seconds.
Underway, and warning shots out to 7 to 4. Black Comedy and Diari are both on 7 to 2. Courts of Appeal easy to back at 8, and likewise Saeed is also on the same mark, 8, and the Hamdan Al Maktoum newcomer Amman is currently trading at 16 to 1 a debut for Simon Crisper. But there are only about 3 or 4 left to load now at Leicester. Runners came up the centre of the track in the first, which they go into Amber Island. Woodhouse, Michael Stout's Kingman filly, disappointment there, only finishing 4th. But so we're down to 2 more to come forward. For the second, I told you to back it. One of the last to load. I told you to back it. Will be the last. I told you to back it. The 100 to 1 rank outsider. Just playing up down at the start. So I told you to back it. One more try. Yet again, he's backed away. Global Esteem has been led into stall 11. Stallhand has reappeared from there, but I told you to back it.
Big money.
Still
concentrating too much on the
thwarting the stallhanders at the moment, and I told you to back it. It's threatening to rear up. I told you to back it. Is in reverse at the moment. Just a question of how patient the starter will be now. And told you to back it. Most experienced of these. Blindfolds on. And he's getting more and more agitated. They've taken the blindfold off now. And I told you to back it. He's some distance away from the stalls. The blindfold is reapplied. So this could be the last chance saloon for I told you to back it.
This event is now in play.
Few seconds there.
And it's got in right away now. Okay, all set. They're off and racing.
Whoa.
And as they break away, and Black Comedy and Warning Shot are both well away. Warning Shot is very keen in the early stages. Disputes it with Black Comedy, Court of Appeal and Global Esteem well there, and out on the wing is Aman, who's showing up well. Diary is just on the heels of the leaders, and as they settle down, and Jason Watson trying to find some cover and Warning Shot, and not getting much of that at present as Black Comedy and Aman disputes it. They're chased by Court of Appeal and Global Esteem and Warning Shot. Diary on the heels of the leaders, so too Bottom Bay, and they're being chased by Saeed, who's the first under pressure. So racing towards the 3 furlong marker, Black Comedy, Aman disputes it, Warning Shot now being sent to make a line of 3. Global Esteem is next in the field as they race towards the 2 furlong marker. Aman has travelled well throughout, now goes on to Black Comedy. Warning Shot is now wandering under pressure, and over on the far side at Bottom Bay and Diary are staying on inside the final furlong, and Aman goes on by a length and a half to Black Comedy. Therefore